What's the one question every parent dreads when their child is about to leave for home?
What?
Have you taught them everything they need to know? I don't think there is a parent alive that hasn't asked themselves that question. I'm Jen.
I'm Phil.
And this is Second Chapter Love.
Here we are.
So I have always loved lists.
No.
No, I have.
No.
Yes.
Understatement of the year.
Swear. The dorm list is all locked and loaded. Looks amazing. Getting down there. The hotel. What's happening?
She has a list of the list that she has to make.
I think that's true.
Yeah.
I know. It's planner season, so it's like lists are everywhere. Okay, but I cannot make a list for the emotions. Talked a little bit about that in episode 1, and just about this concept of, have I done everything? Have I taught her everything that I think she needs to know before leaving? Is it a possibility?
I don't think so. I've sent 2 that way, actually 3. And you can hope, and I will guarantee you that that little girl will hear your voice in her head for the rest of her life.
I think I still hear my parents,
yeah.
and that's probably the case, right?
Yeah. I don't think parents ever graduate. I mean, nobody hands us a diploma.
Seriously.
It says you did a good job. Here you go.
Wait, Phil, where is our diploma?
I got a GED.
Oh my God, I got something.
Which
I
is
don't
actually
know.
even harder.
I don't
We've
know.
learned, right?
We've learned
You know,
this, right? From the work that we do downtown.
You're finished.
Yeah.
No, you're not.
We're not finished. We're not finished at all.
I keep
but
hoping.
would you say that the conversation has come up now multiple times at recent graduation parties? I think we did all the graduation parts, and now we're really starting to think, and it has come up in conversation multiple times, that we all as parents are feeling like it's
Did I
not
do
a
enough?
like
Yeah.
maybe not in like a sense of a failure, but almost like this fault that I have, that I don't think I did it all, and
Yeah,
I
well,
taught her all of it.
that's an insecurity that we all probably deal with to some extent. But the bottom line is, our job is to make productive members of society, and that we've done, you know?
Absolutely.
And we do the best that we can, and then we have to let it go. And that's the hard part, is letting it go.
Right.
And as we learned multiple times with kids, is that they come back.
They do. I know.
Better.
Better.
Yeah.
I know, and I guess that's the part, right? You build a base, right? Some strength of a foundation, almost like a home. You build this foundation, and the walls are up, and the roof's up. All of that inside work, that finishing, right? You know, finished carpenters do all that special work inside your home. It's almost like that's the chance when they're off on their own, where that finishing sort of happens. And although I'd argue we're not finished.
No.
Look at us now.
Yeah.
You know, thinking we're going to be hoo-ha, 100,000
I'm going to put some trim up in my attic.
subscribers on YouTube, but I'm determined. Phil's
Crown
determined.
moldings.
Crown molding. So that's going to be our $100,000. Our 100,000 subscribers is going to be our crown molding. But yeah, so that sense right now of, have we done it all?
Yeah.
Have we prepped enough?
I don't think you can.
You can't. And so
this is going to be a message about letting go, and it is. It's not easy.
Right.
It's not easy, but you know, you got to trust that you've done your part. You've done the best that you can, and always leave the door open, because they come back better.
They do come back better, you're right. And that's hopefully the sense that you have done. Like, you have had a conversations. Not to say you can't
There's
still have them, right?
There's still stuff that, and you will,
Yeah.
you will. But and there's more that you could have done. I'll tell you the one thing that I am definitely sure we could not done more of.
What's that?
Graduation parties.
Philip, I know. But they're so much fun. I know, but there's I think you're now, like, if you had to list them all
Up
in
30, 40
yeah,
graduation parties.
between
It's
5
like,
children, so yeah.
I think I'm okay. I think I'm okay
I think
now.
we're good.
We got one some next
We're
year
finished.
too. I
Yeah.
heard it. Like,
yeah,
oh
I think
my
that's
gosh.
true too. It'll
Twins.
be fun. We'll be ready. We'll be ready by then. I think you hit the nail on the head, no pun intended, now that we've talked about these houses and finishing and everything
Crown
else.
moldings.
But yeah, I think, you know, for parents who are in this time frame and this second chapter of their life, that, you know, we talk about relationships, we talk about second chapters just in the things that are going on in your world, but really focusing in on, have I loved my child in the way that they will carry that with them? And I bet you can look at yourself and say that you have. And would question you if this didn't bring up some emotion, right?
Yeah.
And we love our kids and they continue to be loved by us, but they'll carry that.
Yeah, she already knows.
I know, I agree with you, and I
Yeah.
think all of our subscribers and our viewers and everyone kind of getting on board with us in this time in their life knows as well.
Yeah.
That will be there, that they are loved, they love their children and set them on their way,
Yeah,
right? I think more coffee's in order, would you argue? I know.
I'll never argue with that.
There's never enough coffee. This conversation that we're having leans into where we are right now. Our episode 2 of 5 weeks to go, which means there are fewer left. And so packing
Time, getting ready, barking.
dogs, all the stuff that is a home filled with love.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't think we'll ever be completely ready.
No one ever is. No one ever is. We're never going to be ready for it. Just remember, too, that when you're going through this, leave time for each other and support, love, happiness, and smiles. Love and laugh as much as you can.
Oh my goodness.
Guarantee you we do. We have a fair share of laughing in this house.
I know.
We have to,
Yeah, I would say, I think our job was never to prepare them for every moment, but to help them believe that they can handle the moments. I'm not a huge fan of all of the buzzwords and the grit and the resilience and the whole 9 yards, but the reality is that you are building them to take the tools that they have and move forward and make choices.
And listen, especially with the last kid here, they're observant. If you're living it, they're seeing it, they're learning it too.
Yeah, that's absolutely the case. And I think it speaks a little bit too, as much as I have probably mentioned before, I can be a little anxious. Can you hear the dog? She got that from me. Yeah.
Anxiety world.
Yeah, so.
I live in a sea of anxiety dogs and people.
Well, we have Aussies, so that did it. But I think the other thing too is, like you're saying, that modeling, but they also see the behaviors we're carrying right now, right? All right.
I need a treat.
We're going to tell her 1 second.
We'll be right back. Well, is that it for us today?
No, it's never it for us.
What do you want to say?
Well, I just want to say.
I need more coffee.
That we'll get you coffee in a minute, but we are here with you and we are here for you. And so the thing is, what for you to think about, what is one lesson? Oh, all right. It's a problem. What's one lesson you hope your children carry with you for the rest of their life?
The number one thing that my father gave to me was the ability to look at yourself and laugh and never take yourself seriously. And I hope that we can impart something like that onto our little girl.
I know, and all of our kids. And I think for me, obviously knowing that we're always here and you call, it doesn't matter what the time, what's going on, but we're here. And just to be kind to others. I feel like having worked in schools for so long, I've seen so many different types of students, and they all need friends in a different way. And I think one thing our children can do is to befriend as many others as they can. I think that's important. I think it's also an incredible life lesson as they head off into the world and they will work with lots of different people and have lots of people come into their lives, and I think that's important for me.
The measure of a man is not dollars and cents, but in the friends he leaves behind.
That's the case, right?
Yeah. Make lots of friends.
Make lots of friends. So that's definitely what I'm hoping for. So, well, we are close to the end of grad parties. Maybe by the time this airs, we're done, and I bet you we'll have had this conversation maybe one more time.
Yeah, no doubt.
But pop down in the comments what you want your children to leave with as they head off. Any anxieties you're having, maybe we can touch on them throughout the week. And episode 3 up next week. Join us, subscribe, and follow us. Second Chapter Love. Have a great week. Okay, got that. Good there. I think we've got. Phil, do we have? Yeah, we have like this stuff. We've got a lot of this stuff, right?
What stuff?
All this stuff. Did this stuff.
What stuff is this?
It's I don't.